All right, today is February 20, 2017. I am attorney Cedra Vitale, an immigration attorney in private practice, and this video is about special immigrant juveniles and the effect of the second memo issued on February 17, 2017 by the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, directing persons who work for the agency how to implement the White House's executive orders. So the section of this memo on special immigrant juvenile status is about what are referred to as unaccompanied minors. So there's a section of a statute that defines what an unaccompanied minor is, and it's someone who's under the age of 18 and crosses the border and does not have a parent or legal guardian in the United States for them to be released to. And so there's this whole thing that there's stuff. And the reason there's stuff is because we humans protect children. And so the statutory provisions governing special immigrant juvenile status are intended to protect children, and particularly vulnerable children. And vulnerable children, sort of by definition, are children who don't have someone to stand up and take care of them or advocate for them. They don't have a parent or a legal guardian, and so that's sort of the domain in which this this portion of this new memo occupies. One, it tries to fiddle with the definition of what an unaccompanied minor child actually is, so that the department can try to rescind the finding that they are an unaccompanied child if it turns out later that they have a parent here in the United States that they could have been released to, or something like that. It's a little bit weird, but I'm sure we'll see plenty of litigation about it. And in addition, and this is the thing that I think is far more frightening, proceeds to harp quite a bit on the on trafficking and smuggling of kids, and children as vulnerable to trafficking, and terrible things happen to them when they make this journey. So let's target their parents, if their parents paid for them to come here, as child smugglers / human traffickers, and either criminally prosecute the children's parents, or put them in removal proceedings for having paid to bring their kids here, or both. So this is penalizing the parents for paying to have their kids brought here, even if they do it indirectly, and it also exposes the parents to criminal prosecution if all sort of presupposing that the parent themselves are here unlawfully, which is not necessarily true, by the way. But certainly the framing of this memo is all about undocumented parents of these quote-unquote unaccompanied alien children. So I think that, like much of what we've seen come out of the administration recently, this is another document that is rife with the opportunity for litigation, including class actions on behalf of children from, Central America. So we'll see what happens.